to show you this manga that I made with my classmates for manga drawing class when I was in Japan. And I just wanted to share my experience because I've never shared it on my DeviantArt or on anything really before. So this was our final project for the whole class. It's a compilation of short manga stories, and everyone had their own. Before I show you everything, then I just wanted to show you the other stuff we had to do in that class before getting to the final project. So actually, in the beginning, I almost didn't get into the class because I failed to put on my class registration sheet that I needed the class for my art minor. So I almost didn't get in, but with a few emails to my advisor and the professor of the class, I was able to get in, which I'm very grateful. So this was the first project that we had to do. So this was basically learning how to use the ink pen, and using the screen tones. The ink pen that we used was like what this guy is holding. Yeah, so this is what I used. It's very messy now, but it comes with a lot of different nibs too. And you have to dip it in the ink to draw. So that's what we used mostly. We also used microns. There was like a pre-sketch, and everyone had to outline the sketch, basically. This was the feedback that I got on it from sensei. So that was our first thing that we had to do. Okay, and then she had us do an outline. We had to do some planning of our pages. And it was only supposed to be 8 pages for everyone, which is very short. Very short. We had half of the semester to do it, the 8 pages, but we had to really do well with them. So this was my, outline. So it's basically showing all the setup of everything. And I had to do this a couple of times because it was too long. So it's very hard to fit a story in 8 pages, which most people didn't really do complete stories. They just did like little snippets of kind of like a little scene. But I tried to do a whole story in 8 pages. But Sensei was able to help me. And since I don't have enough room, I'll just show you like the first page of it that I did. So this is the actual page. And the way we had to do it is we had to make sure we knew what margins we were putting the boxes in and the panels and everything so that it would fit in the page when it went into the book. And you could see there's screen tones on there. I think I saved my screen tones, so I would show you, but I don't remember where I put them. This is already since 2018. And I kind of went overboard on screen tones for my manga pages compared to everyone else. And I'll show you the paper. So mine's kind of munched up. I still have the manga drawing paper. And this is what we used to draw the mangas on. And you can see that there's like margins, like dotted line. So within the dotted line is where I tried to keep all the important stuff. And I did go all the way out to the edge in case like the page wasn't completely centered. And so now I'll just show you what the book turned out like. So this is the cover. Everyone did a drawing of themselves, and this is me. I'm not completely happy with how my drawing turned out, like the anatomy or whatever. Something doesn't look right, but another girl in the class designed the cover. So it's really pretty, and it's Olympics themed, which the class voted on. I didn't particularly vote on that because I'm not as big on sports, but someone did an illustration here. And then here's the table of contents. It has all the different stories. And yeah, I'm not going to show all of them. I'm just going to flip through it, and I'll show you mine. But there's a lot of great artists that were in my class. Like this one was really pretty. So I think mine was right after hers. So the sensei, she picked out her favorite scene from everyone's story and put it at the very beginning with a drawing of herself, which she did herself. And then we chose a quote to put in the front. And I chose this quote: "She stole the show and my heart." And she did that with everyone else too, you can see. So we also had an author Q&A at the beginning, which a lot of manga artists do. And this is the first page, so I'll just read it to you. Okay, I'm re-recording this because my narration voice was absolutely awful. Spotlight. I'm Shuji, and I plan to be the best rock musician this town's ever seen. I was sure I'd be the coolest in the talent show last year, but then... a mysterious girl with an amazing voice stole the show. I'll do better this year. I have to learn to sing like that. Present day. Excuse me. I always hear you practicing in the music room and... I want to be your singing coach. I don't even know you. Can you even sing? I'm a fan of your music. I want to help however I can. Wait, I have a fan? Well, if you insist, then we'll start tomorrow. Understood. And day 1, he's not so good at it. Day 3, he's getting the idea. And day 6, he's getting better. And day 10, he's mastered it. Yay! And that's day 12. Shuji-kun, you learned so quickly. It's amazing. I know. I'm going to do great at the talent show tomorrow. You're going to be there, right? Of course. And it says Poto. Ah, you dropped. And it's a picture of her. You were in the talent show last year? I was hoping we could sing together. You're not really my fan, are you? You're that girl. And he walks away. Next day. Next up, Shuji, playing rock music. And he's thinking about her. And it says, ha, like a sigh. Shuji-kun. I am your biggest fan. I wanted to sing with you because I like you. And he says, Doki, like a heartbeat. Then, let's do it. The end. So it's pretty rushed, of course, because it's only 8 pages and I wanted to write a whole story instead of just a little scene from something. But I think it turned out pretty good anyways. It was a lot of work, especially with the screen tones, because as you can see, I went overboard with the screen tones. I even went to the store multiple times to buy more screen tones, and it was kind of pricey, but I thought, well, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Maybe. I mean, doing this manga class, so. And then here's some other people's mangas, and I read all of them multiple times, of course. Some people did more than 8 pages, which they requested special permission to do that, but I thought I would just try to do 8 because, you know, I spent a lot of time on the pages and I would have died if I did any more. So yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to show you that, and I thought I would show you the manga with the translated one. Actually, actually with both the English and Japanese. What I had to do was write out everything and then print it on a sticker paper and then cut it out and then peel it off and put it in the right spot. So that's the very traditional way to do a manga. Nowadays they probably just do that digitally, but that was how we had to do it for our class. And yeah, this is the Japanese translation, and I brought it in to the manga convention to show some publishers just for fun. So I kind of got some feedback from the manga publishers. So yeah, if you ever want to try making your own manga, you should totally do it. It's really fun, whether you want to do it digitally or the traditional way. I've always done it digitally, so this was a really great experience to try it the traditional way that manga artists have done it for a long time. So yeah, thanks for watching.